Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Dragon Ball Z S.H.Figuarts Krillin figure from Bandai Tamashii Nations. Now before we get to the review, I just want to let you know that when I got Krillin, I got Piccolo as well, and then recently Gohan and Vegito have arrived from Big Bad Toy Store. So if you want to check out reviews for those three figures, if you enjoyed this video, obviously give it a like and let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Whether you want to see the slightly older Piccolo, it's actually been reissued quite recently. Again, that's been reissued a few times now. And then obviously there's these two new guys. So this is a new figure and this is a reissue of an older, extremely popular figure. And I also have a pre-order up for the new Goku that's coming out at the end of the year, and hopefully that means that they're going to be releasing the Freezer again. And I've also got a pre-order up for the Super Saiyan Vegeta 2. So if you want to see more S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Z stuff on this channel, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Like this video if you enjoy it, and obviously subscribe so that you can check the videos out when they get released. So as for Krillin himself, here we have the main box, and obviously that is just the outer box that protects it and makes it feel nice and exclusive. But yeah, so very nice packaging. You can see basically everything if you just turn it from side to side in there. Those orange blocks, I believe, just plug into the head just so that it keeps the heads facing outwards, because otherwise they'd just turn around in their slot. I'm pretty sure that's all they're used for. And then on the back we have, just like all the other figures, the same like molding and movable and stuff, and then you just get tiny little kind of bios about this figure, and also you can check out some poses. Here we see like a kind of solar flare pose, but he's got the two fingers. He may do that at some points, but I'm used to him just holding out his hand full, and you can do that obviously as well. So let's get this thing open and take a closer look. And here we have Krillin himself out of the packaging and all accessoried up. Now this stand does not come with the figure. I just wanted to get that out of the way, but obviously if you can use a S.H.Figuarts stand, you can get him into even more awesome poses. Here we have him displayed with the main accessory that he comes with, which is the Destructo Disc technique, which is really awesome that it comes with this. As you can see, it's held up with this clear plastic little stick right here, which pegs into a special hand, which I'll go over that in a second when I take a look at all of his other accessories. So here is the Destructo Disc itself. Like I said, it's pegged in using this little piece right here, so you just want to make sure that you are very careful with that when you are using it. But basically it's made up of two thin pieces of plastic, as you can see, that form the disc, which it's really awesome, the kind of thing that they were going for. But as the disc is, like, it's not perfectly round, it's all energy obviously, so it's all wavy, and that's really cool. And they might have been trying to save a bit of weight or something as well in using the thinner plastic and in having it in two separate pieces like that. And it is a little bit more weighty than what I was expecting, really, knowing it was going to be in two pieces like that. But I think it would look better if it was one single piece. But as you can see, the paintwork on it does look absolutely fantastic. It kind of fades inwards, so we've got clear and we've got this bright yellow on the outside, so that looks really cool. But yeah, I really do love it as an accessory. As for the other accessories, like I said, it pegs into a special hand. If I just get this stand out of the way, as you can see, the hand has a hole in it. So here is the rest of the box that everything came in, and as you can see, we have two open hands right there. So those ones don't have the hole, and then you have this extra one in the right hand that does have the hole, so we can only use it in the right hand. We have a pair of fists, we have a pair of open gripping hands like so, which is what he's using right now on the left arm, and then we have some slightly smaller grips like that, and then we have a just relaxed hand like so, we have a straight palm like so, and then also we have the instant transmission looking hands like that. So that is pretty cool. And then as for the heads, we have the angry, screaming, whatever, eyes closed, the happy smiley one, and then just a regular face, which is the one it comes packaged with. And then here we have the angry kind of fighting kind of face. So the accessories are awesome, and also the scale is awesome. I think that these two look fantastic together. Krillin stands just over 5 inches tall, so obviously he may come with some really good accessories and, you know, have awesome articulation, very similar to this mold. But, you know, if you can find him, you know, cheaper than other S.H.Figuarts figures, I think that would be better, because obviously he is, you know, you are literally getting less plastic in the actual figure itself. So going over the articulation, the head is on a ball joint. You don't obviously swap out faces for this, you literally just swap out the heads. So the front peg is the one that orange thing goes into to keep it nice in the packaging, and then the back one there is the hole that the ball joint goes into. It's not like my Goku right there, it's nice and tight, so it's not going to come off when you are moving the head around. So with it being on a ball joint, you can wiggle it around a little bit, left and right and whatnot. It has a hinge as well, so you can look up and down, and then the neck as well has its own pivot in there, which is really nice. You have these shoulder bits, which you know, can come off, so just, you know, be careful when you're moving it around. But the fact that they move means that you can get them into different positions, and then you can still just move it over a little bit to cover up the joint when you are articulating this guy, which is really, really nice. So the arms can go up, down, in and out. They got a couple of different hinges in there, so you can get some really nice poses with that. You have the rotation at the upper part of the arm right there, a double jointed elbow, which works really well, and then the hands are a lot like the head. They have the hinge and also the ball joint, so you can get pretty much any movement out of those that you want. So the waist here is actually different to the Goku. Instead of like extending and then being able to move it around, we literally just have a ball joint down here and a ball joint up here. So you can get a little bit of forward and back motion from the top one and a little bit of wiggle side to side. And at the bottom is where you get the most of the articulation there. So you can really move this guy around pretty much any way you want, and you know, it is molded really nice underneath there as well, so when you do reveal more clothing, it does look really, really good. And the belt can move around with it and cover the gap that is between those bottom two pieces. The legs are the same as Goku, so they are on a hinge that allows them to come down, so that then you can rotate them all the way up and all the way out. So really good range of motion there. Double jointed knees. At the feet here we have a swivel. You also have an ankle pivot, and well, they don't really do that good at the toes. It's kind of a pointless joint really, but you do have a little bit of movement there. And then you have your up and down at the foot as well. As for the paint app for the figure, you have the nice symbol on the front there, and then you have it on the back as well. We have a little bit of shading in the orange, but not all that much. Same goes with the skin tone. There is, you know, different tones here in the arms and whatnot, but not, you know, a huge amount. Not like the Super Saiyan figures, which have, you know, very varying skin tone. Also on the head, it would have been nice for me personally if those little dots actually had just a tiny little bit of you know, a slightly darker skin tone painted into them, just to make them look a little bit more apparent, just like the show. But for the anime, you know, this is a good mix of the two really. So I'm really, really happy with this figure. If you can find it for a good price, it's definitely a must-have in anyone's Dragon Ball Z S.H.Figuarts collection. You know, it comes with a really, really nice accessory. You get the Destructo Disc, his most popular move, which is really awesome. And I'm not too sure, but you can probably get Cell to hold it in some way. You know, and then you can have him using his Destructo Disc or something. It's just really, really awesome figure. Great scale. An awesome look. You know, all the joints are nice and tight. They work really well. The paint is done very well. And all of the different interchangeable heads, the expressions and everything, it's exactly what I would want to come with this Krillin figure. So I definitely recommend it. If you can, pick it up. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Like I said at the start of the video, it will let me know that you want to see more of these sooner rather than later. We have Vegito, Gohan and Piccolo coming up soon, and then we have some more coming down the line. And I'm also actually going to repaint this figure, so if you want to check out that, the video will be coming up shortly too. I'm going to be sorting that out soon. I'm going to be repainting him to look like his god form, which is going to be basically, you know, just like some red hair and whatnot. And also just repaint the costume just so it looks better, because this knockoff is obviously not as good paint as the regular version, but that will also be coming soon, so keep an eye out for that. To see more pictures of this guy and other S.H.Figuarts figures that I have, including anything else from my collection, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's Homerino123. Links are in the description for both. And if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.